Before I start this video, I want to let you all know that I have been streaming here on YouTube. Lately, I am playing Gran Turismo 4 Randomizer live. I will talk about this run later on my video. If you want to watch the next stream, remember to subscribe and click the bell icon for notifications. So you played Gran Turismo 4 countless times, you drove every starter car, managed to gold each license, and you even played those 24-hour races in A-Spec mode.
Honestly though, you have played the game for a long time. Don't you have anything else to do with your time?
It's safe to say this game always provides a different experience in each run, given how the player can decide which events to tackle first. Despite this unrestricted nature, there's a predictable factor which allows for easy routing: prize cars. These can be good for grinding events and entering new races. They are a vital part on everyone's playthrough, until they are randomized. Welcome to the Gran Turismo 4 Randomizer, a mod created by the Randomizer which randomizes every single prize car in this game, while adding some needed upgrades for Gran Turismo 4 as well, starting off with new engine sounds for many cars. They really make the difference. Here, have a listen. Another welcome change comes with the ability to choose different languages, such as Spanish, Italian, French, German, and of course English, a feature present in PAL copies of Gran Turismo 4, which aren't preferred for emulation thanks to the lack of graphical options, such as 16:9 aspect ratios and 480p resolution, two options which really improve the graphics, and they contribute to the sharp images you see in these videos. It also adds a few cars which were present on different releases of Gran Turismo 4, such as the Mazda MX-5 NC, the Mini Cooper 1.3i, and Hyundai Click race car. In the subject of dealerships, these got a new layout and new background images which look pretty nice as well. These changes are part of a bigger project called Gran Turismo 4 Spec 2, which is currently being worked on, which makes me quite excited. A few years ago, none of us expected to see mods for Gran Turismo 4, and the future looks brighter than ever for this game, which will remain a staple for many years to come. Alright, all of this is pretty cool. However, I didn't explain how this randomizer actually works. At the start of each playthrough, one has to write a name. This name is used to generate the random prize cards for each playthrough, so this gave me an idea. I asked my followers on my Discord server, which you can join by clicking the link on the description, to give me a bunch of random names. Each name will beat the Sunday Cup and complete the B license on bronze. You know, failing the first test a few times because I can't remember where to brake, failing those guided laps because I tried to push this god-awful Mini 1 in the final section of the track, and then repeating the same mistake on Laguna Seca with this terrible Citroën C3. Who thought this car was fitting for this track? Someone in Polyphony has a twisted sense of humor. After a few attempts, I got good at this test and started to collect my first few prize cars. The first name was suggested by Dr. Warfare, and it's already a strong one. Just like family, Dominic Toretto starts this randomizer run with a Panos Esperante GTR1. It goes without saying, this car decimates the Sunday Cup. I had to buy sport tires for this thing because racing slicks aren't allowed in the Sunday Cup. There's something quite bizarre about driving a race car with sports tires really. The braking distances are substantially increased thanks to the lesser grip, but it's more drivable than I expected, which is good, as this Panos can be used for most of the American events, making it a pretty strong starter car. For beating the Sunday Cup, we get a Honda Accord Type R. While it isn't as explosive as the Panos, it opens more doors for other prize cars. The next name was suggested by Doug Dizzy.
Professor Hound's jerk-off?
Ah yes, everyone's most visited professor gets an NSX in a stunning shade of blue. Another strong starter which has no problems with the Sunday Cup. This car can be used for a few Japanese events, and even professional events with a few modifications, making it a solid starter. It's not enough for this randomizer it seems, who decided to give us a Lister Storm as a reward for the Sunday Cup. Where you can use this thing? Well, it's not as playable as other race cars, but But still, it's a race car. Baconzilla, totally not getting hungry reading this, suggested a longer nickname which gets me oh god, we got a Scudo. A monster with more lag than my brain is our starter car. And yes, I drove this thing with sport tires for the Sunday Cup as well. Despite its crazy downforce and horsepower, the Scudo isn't as good as it was in Gran Turismo 2, making it a lesser race car when compared to the previous Panos we got earlier. Our understeering meme machine is followed by an FT RX-7, which is pretty useful, opening a few Japanese events and professional events at the same time. My viewers are on a roll with these names. To cover the whip quota for this video, Umida suggested the name of Maki Nishikino. This anime idol gets a Lexus SC430 from the V license, which isn't the most brilliant car. However, it's still good enough for the Sunday Cup and other events, which should net it a few interesting prize cars, like an FTO. Not bad, it can be used for a few events, and since we tried the name of Maki, we have to... This one gets an S13 QS to start off, followed by a Clio V6. Behold the power of memes. I admit I never tried the Lexus, which kind of shows one of the best features of a randomizer run. You drive cars which aren't part of your usual rosters, and given GT4 has around 700 cars, there's a lot of options, and none of the names suggested by my viewers got bad starter cars. In fact, they were all competitive enough to start a run. I even got to play as a pace car for a few laps. Look at me. Look at me. I am the pace car now. I'm getting a feeling of deja vu here. I have done this before, haven't I? I admit I was expecting worse cars for this video. Even my evil twin Purple Bird as suggested by T-Kanji was pretty strong. But what about my own run? My run started off strong. I got a Silvia S15 drift car from completing the B license, which I still have to use. After a bit of struggling, I got the Mugen NSX touring car from the A license, making my previous prize car look like a joke, followed by an R32 from the International B license and the Spoon Fit race car. Yeah, this is totally a race car, from the International A license. It made for a decent starter car, however. Personally, my run can be defined by good luck as I kept getting decent prize cars, which kept me on the fight. I managed to get a K car and a truck, two of the major roadblocks towards the Gran Turismo World Championship. There have been some absurd moments, like the time I had to face an Impreza with a Renault 5 Turbo in a rally stage. I spent over 30 minutes live trying to beat this thing before winning the race, a win which I didn't expect to be possible. I also had to complete the American GT Championship with a modified Corvette C06, which funny enough I got from beating the European Hot Hatch League. My run isn't anywhere near completion, however, which is why I've been streaming as often as I can, doing as many races to see which prize cars are hiding behind this hilarious mod. They have been a lot of fun and I'm going to keep playing this game live. This is why I decided to make a short video to showcase this mod, so you all can join me on my randomizer journey. If you want to see this run live, you can do so here on YouTube by subscribing and clicking the bell icon. You can also join my Discord, where I always make updates regarding streams and new video uploads. I'm also working on a bigger video, which is slightly delayed sadly. It isn't a Gran Turismo video, but it is a challenge run on a racing game which you might want to know better. Also, I know this video is rather short compared to my usual, but I might make a full-length video on this randomizer as well. I also got back home at 1 AM for an entire week, so I am running on cups of coffee and my own sheer will to keep moving forward. With that said, I hope to see you soon on my live streams. Take care and bye for now.